hard work just doesn't speak for itself. Hard work doesn't impress other people. What if your boss and other stakeholders don't know that you put a lot of hard work into creating something? And what if they don't understand the intricacies of all that you had to do to make it work? What if they can't see your effort, or they can see your effort, but they think that the work is not that important, or that they don't know how it's going to help them or how it's useful? What if they see the effort, but they just don't understand what you've really done? They don't understand the insights. So you need to sell not only the effort, but also what it means and why it matters to them and to other people. Have you ever noticed people who work way less than you and get the promotions way faster, even though you've been taught to work hard, put your head down, be more focused, more productive, and put in more hours than others? It won't get you noticed, it won't get you recognized, and it won't get you ahead in your career. If you wait for others to notice your hard work, you're going to be waiting for a very long time. Eventually, you're going to lose your motivation, you're going to feel stuck, and you're going to waste all that brilliant potential that you have inside you. And I remember that I got recognized for working the longest hours in the department, but it wasn't getting me anywhere. So then I started to network with other departments. I also scheduled a meeting with my boss's boss to pitch an idea that I had that I was working on. And then within 3 months of starting to do that, I got promoted, got a team, and they even allowed me to name the team and define the role. Right? So hard work is great if the right people know that you worked hard and why it matters. You need to show your work consistently. So let me share with you 4 things that you can do that are going to advance your career. They're going to give you the recognition that you deserve for your hard work. And yes, you need to work hard, but make sure that you leave some of your best energy and time for these 4 things. Number 1, spend at least 10% of your effort communicating with other people and building relationships. I used to make the mistake of trying to work 100% of the time, and it just doesn't work. Most companies operate departments in silos, and no one really knows what other people are working on unless you represent yourself and talk about it. And even if others want to speak about your great work, you're going to still need to give them the words, the numbers, the details, so that they can represent you properly and your work on your behalf. So relationships and effective communication are really the keys to success in most jobs. So make sure that you put at least 10% of your time, I'd say about 1 hour a day, to sell your ideas, to show your contribution, to build relationships with other people. And that could be through meetings, one-on-ones, email updates, presentations, networking lunches. And there's a successful partner at a law firm that told me that what she did when she was a young lawyer to have other people notice her hard work. So she told me, the decision makers didn't see what I did, so I put a memo together to demonstrate what I had done. Back then, I had to come to the table prepared to advocate for myself. I explained why I was ready for the promotion and what my achievements had been. Now, as a partner at the law firm, I realize that few people are paying really attention to what other people are doing. I have no idea what people are doing because I don't have the capacity for it at the time. So I asked them to write it out. On the other side, it's quite enlightening because you can't keep those things on top of mind. So luckily, she had a mentor that explained that she had to sell herself as a young lawyer. So demonstrate your value too. Number 2, update your boss on your work and achievements quite regularly. Your boss is going to forget what you've done unless you remind him or her of it. Even exceptional work is going to be forgotten if you don't keep reminding them. Don't just wait for the regular annual performance evaluation for this. Remember that your achievements are your boss's achievements too. So when you give them clearly articulated deliverables, you make their job easier. You make it easier for them to promote their and the team's work to their own bosses and colleagues. And then they might even mention your name while they're doing it. So here's what you can do. I had 2 bosses in the past who asked me to do this in my career, and I loved it because it really made my bosses value my work. I noticed it. And they loved it as well because they got, updates from me. So email your boss with weekly bullet point list with your achievements for the week and your plan for the coming week, and if you need any support for anything. Remember, it's not just about the number of bullet points, not just huge list. is how well you articulate the importance of that work that you did. So for example, include what you delivered, who benefited from it, key insights, and what the benefit was. Use numbers if you can. This is kind of like a CV. You have bullet points that are really actionable. So instead of saying, I delivered a sales report, say, I delivered a sales driver's analysis to the revenue team that identified an opportunity of $1 million in the food segment. And then you can also bring it up in regular catch-up meetings. This is going to really increase your perceived value, the perceived value of your work, and help your performance evaluation when the time comes. This is not about bragging, my friends, but it's about communicating clearly and outlining specifics about your contribution. You're not saying, my work is awesome. You're saying something like, I developed this product for this purpose. It's factual, it's clear. You're not even evaluating yourself. Here's another tip for not to feel like bragging. Speak with enthusiasm and high vibes. And believe me, it's not going to sound like self-promotion. Number 3, speak more often in meetings. People are going to evaluate you in your competency, not only on your deliverables, but on your presence, on your ideas and interaction. That's why you need to make yourself present whenever you have a chance. Better yet, you need to create opportunities to be more visible and to make yourself visible. If you're working behind your desk all day long and you don't promote your work, it's either going to be invisible or someone else is going to promote it and get the credit for it, even if unintentionally, just because they are present and they are seen, because face time, my friends, matters. When you speak in bigger meetings, you get your message across to many people at once. Now, if you're more comfortable with one-on-one, chats, that's okay, that works. Just make sure that you speak up, you offer your opinion, and if it's relevant, reference the work that you're doing. Better yet, join meetings with the right people and create opportunities to speak in them by taking on certain roles. If you find it difficult to know what to say in meetings, then check out my free guide on the 15 ways you can participate more in meetings in the description below. Number 4, casually share what you're working on with as many people as you can, because people won't know what you're working on until you say it. And it doesn't have to feel like hard self-promotion. Just make it conversational. Talk about what you're working on, the challenges and what excites you. Talk about a project that you're going to start in the future, or something that went well in the past. If you want to make it really flow naturally, then start by asking them what they're working on. And then guess what? They're going to just say, oh, what about you? What are you working on? They're going to return the question. And then you can talk about yourself. You can do this at the start or the end of meetings or calls, lunchtime, or even schedule catch-up time specifically for this kind of exchange. So in summary, show your work, show why it matters, and make it specific. That way, it's not going to be bragging. It's going to feel natural, and it's going to allow other people to notice and value your work. So if you like this video, make sure that you watch this video right here. I think you're going to really like it right over here. Be confident, candid, and caring, my friends. Thank you for watching, and have a beautiful day.